Hey, welcome back to Skill-Based Podcasting. This is episode 43. I'm Elias, and this is Ty. And we're back.
I did it.
What'd you do?
I watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Nice.
Like you told me to.
I told you to, yeah.
You told me
you
to.
You watched it in like a fucking day.
I told you. You were like at a day. I'm like, you said the episodes were short. They're definitely shorter than Game of Thrones episodes. So I was like, I'm going to check it out. And
it was kind of nice, like, how short they were. Like, I didn't like it, but I also did like it. Because you don't have to invest, like,
it's like
a fucking hour and 10 minutes.
It feels like a short story.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It was good. I told you I didn't expect to see a baby arm at the start of the second episode. Like, dude's fucking thing was swinging.
That was so funny.
It was crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, it's my favorite part or favorite aspect to Game of Thrones is like the story building and like the slow pace. And like, that's kind of what it was, even though it was a short story. Like, you felt like you were in the world. You started caring about the characters. Like, there was stuff going on, and I like the whole, because Egg is Daenerys's grandfather, grandfather. Okay. And I'm always confused because there's like fucking 4 Aegons. Yeah, so basically through the history. So Sir Duncan the Tall was mentioned a few times in the show.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Egg, when at the wall, when Master Aemon died, the guy that was blind, he called out to Egg because that's his brother, and they mention him in this because when they're talking about the sons, they were like, he's sending his one son to be a maester at the Citadel. That was Aemon. Okay, so he can't have kids.
So Aegon or Egg, he's not the Mad King, right?
No, his son was.
Okay,
that was Aerys.
Okay,
yeah,
the one who burnt the fucking room and burnt people. And
so that's why
that Jaime killed.
So that's what I didn't understand with the fortune teller when she like came up to him and was like,
it made you think it was.
Yeah. So from what I understand, Egg, he was Aegon the Unlikely because no one thought he would be king, but like he did well, and Sir Duncan the Tall ended up being his Kingsguard, like Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, and he tried to like revitalize the dragons or something, and like I'm not. So the fortune teller
lady was just wrong, probably.
Yeah,
just one generation off.
One generation off, yeah. But so I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, this kind of ties into everything, and I thought the acting was cool. Episode 5 was crazy. Cinema. Yeah, I was like, this is so good.
That shit was so good, bro. Like the way they like mixed in his like with the fight with the flashbacks of his mentor, like, and one of the times he was telling him to get up, like that shit was fucking hitting me. And
when Egg was like, "Get up," I was like, "Get up, please!" Yeah, like I felt it. It was really good. I would watch all those side quest stories.
I like how it's like real small scale. Like it's just some random little tournament on the side.
There's a tournament. They're staying there.
It's not like a grand scale thing, politics going on.
I thought, because when they announced it, I thought it was going to be like a 6 episode, like all around the world kind of and I was like, that's not it. So I was happy that it was just like one location. You got into the story, and but yeah, it was fucking sick. I hope they keep doing that stuff. House of the Dragon is kind of the same way. It's a bigger scale, but it's like it's just the good parts of Game of Thrones that you miss. Yeah, storytelling and shit. So glad I watched it. I liked it a lot.
Nice.
I ripped through that shit when we got off.
Did you like House of the Dragon better?
That's tough, man, because House of the Dragon has some really fucking good acting.
It does.
And there's some really good battles.
I don't know. So
I'm not as drawn to it though.
Yeah, something like about it.
It's really good.
It kind of like I don't remember when it was. It might have been like season 2, but I was kind of like losing interest.
Season 2, I did lose interest, but then I watched the battle where I think
the dragon
Daenerys dies.
Cool, and
she like falls out the sky. I think that was her name, Rhaenys or some shit. But I mean, the first season, I was like, this is fucking good. Like the acting was really good, even with the time jump. Like it was still really good. But
forgot about that.
Yeah, we got off Deadlock last night, and I was like, let me watch a couple more episodes. And I stopped at episode 4, and I was like, fuck, do I stay up to watch episode 5? And I was like, no. And then I woke up early this morning. I was like, I'm going to finish this shit just for him. So nice. I got it done.
Yeah, it was peak.
It was.
I fucking love Knights, bro. They have so many shit. I just love that shit. I'll eat it up.
They have so many different stories that they could do. Like there's a whole list of like spinoffs that are in development. I don't know how true that is, but like the big one that everyone wants to see is Robert's Rebellion.
Oh, okay.
Like Robert Baratheon going, like I would fucking
be cool.
That would be sick because he's supposed to be a big
funny.
badass with a hammer and shit. Like, that would be.
We've been having a rough time on Deadlock. Last night and today.
This man told me he was going to do pull-ups before he got here to get the rage out because we played a game before he came over.
This morning.
And that was a bad idea.
We should have fucking won and we lost. And it was a long-ass sludge of a game.
Yeah, it was like 55 minutes.
Those ones hurt the most.
The longest game that we've had since...
Was it 55 minutes?
It was 55 fucking minutes, dude. And I was sitting there like, this game's never going to end.
Now I'm even more mad.
But yeah, we've had some... rough times.
Well, I was telling you, like, I think Marathon like broke my fucking brain because like
what did you mean by that? Like,
well, just transitioning back to like the flow of Deadlock. Marathon is like when I play Marathon, I feel like I'm just tense constantly.
Okay,
like a constant anxiety, kind of.
Extraction shooters will do that,
dude. I don't know if I can do extractions anymore, bro. Like,
I told you,
I'm not built for it.
I'm
I care
shootered
too much.
out. Like I know Deadlock is third person shooter or whatever, but like those shooter games that are like hyper competitive, or at least they are for us. Like I'm feeling some fatigue with it.
Yeah, I'm not even shootered out. I just like the Like if Marathon wasn't an extraction, I would fucking love it.
Yeah.
Like if it was just like a team shooter or a battle royale or something.
Dude, it's
like,
so deflating
when you like die with really good loot. It just
that's why I haven't played it recently because we had that one rough week on like ranked and we did decent on cryo, but like we had a couple bad runs that kind of lost the stuff. But like I haven't played and it's like, do I want to play? Yes, but I feel like I missed a week and I'm already behind. And now it's like I'm already hearing that people are running into like regular ass games with like gold shields and shit like that. And it's like I don't have any gear right now.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the thing with extractions, that's like if I was like an 18-year-old kid with like or like maybe like 16 and I'm like getting out off of fucking high school, like I would go crazy. But it feels like you have to like commit or don't.
You have to keep up with it nonstop.
Yeah, you have to like,
and it's hard, man.
You don't have to do that with like Apex and Deadlock where you can just play a game here or there when you have time. That's what the thing about extractions, it makes you feel like you have to play or to keep up or you're like falling behind, and that doesn't feel good.
Well, that's the difference with like Arc Raiders and Marathon, because I feel like I could pick Arc Raiders up anytime, but like I feel like Marathon
is behind. Really fucking
I'm
hardcore,
behind,
bro.
So it's like
it's a hardcore ass game.
It discourages me from playing it because it's like I missed a week. So
but then I'll do like a run on Outpost and just do super good and get out, and I'll be like, okay,
that's back. What I need. I need like one run to like get me back in it.
I have Outpost mastered, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you do. You're fucking flying around that.
I can go in
You're
there.
Like, get the green, get the yellow, get the red, get the red. Got to hold the red. Like
I can do like a couple solo games, and my vault is just insane.
Yeah,
like because I can
Outpost is fun.
Yeah,
I mean it's still a good game.
You have to have people to play with too with extractions, or it's not like I don't like playing solos. Like I can do it really well, and I'm successful at it, but still after like 2 games, I'm like, I can't just play this solo. I just don't want. It's just not fun.
Yeah,
for me.
Like I said, I was just discouraged from playing it this week, so I was fucking around on Rivals with Blore and Tony. Got back on Deadlock and shit. I've been having the urge to play like a cozy game, not like a cozy like Animal Crossing type shit, but like Legend of California. We tried to get into the.
We tried to get in the alpha, and we did get invited.
We didn't get in, and I want. That's something that I feel like would reset me, where it's like I can turn my brain off, just explore this game, build shit, like.
I would have loved to play that this weekend.
Yeah, Jeff.
Dude, I signed up on day 1 and I didn't get a fucking invite.
So did I, man. I've been looking at my spam folders and everything, and I keep seeing, like, I know after the first day or 2, they sent more invites out because they were like, our servers are strong, like, it's doing well, we're going to invite more. Still didn't get it, so hoping that they do another one that's broader.
Yeah, but I'm happy to play Deadlock as well. Like, it's just a fucking good game.
Yeah.
Even though I'm mad from losing.
There's been a lot of losing.
I bounce back quick, but on Marathon, I don't bounce back quick.
It's just, yeah.
You have to have so much set up to just play it, dude.
Yeah. The Deadlock is like...
I can even play Deadlock by myself too.
I can too. Yeah. Like I've had some fun games just like getting in there.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to play Legend of California. I'm a little upset that I didn't get that, but well, I guess we can get into the community question from last week. We asked you guys, what is most important to you in a single player game? Is it story, graphics, or gameplay? You were heavy story.
Yeah.
I was kind of arguing that like the game's got to draw you in first with like graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you were saying even like the gameplay is more important than the graphics and stuff. But I was kind of like, you have to get drawn in first.
Yeah.
Because if it looks like shit, no matter how good it plays, you're going to be like, this game looks like shit. But
it's hard to say like what that means though. Like,
yeah,
looks like shit. Like, because like the art, I still care about the art direction, but like, I don't know, what's like Hades or something.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't look like as good as like Crimson Desert, but it does.
I mean, Spokegate
if you prefer how that looks, and then like League of Legends or something like that doesn't look
great.
Yeah, but it's like, does that? I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Like I feel like graphics are just really subjective to like some people. Like some people can't play Marathon because they don't like how it looks, even though to me it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah,
even though like fidelity wise it looks good, but like the art direction they don't like. So. Yeah. There's kind of like two parts to graphics, not only just like how many polygons and lighting, but also like the direction of the art style.
Yeah, but that's one of those where it's like the gameplay is good, the story is obviously good because of the lore and everything, but the graphics didn't pull them in.
Right.
A lot of people. So it's a tough one, but we had a lot of good feedback from it.
Yeah, I mean some of the feedback we got kind of changed my mind.
Yeah, well. CQB Silverback, he said it's not even a question, it's story. Just playing the God of War games draws you into the world, the characters, the lore. He said not all single-player games need a story that's so in-depth, but at least some type narrative that entertains you. At the end of the day, we pay for entertainment. I followed that up, and I was like, if God of War didn't have good graphics or gameplay, would the story even keep you around? Just kind of like asking him. And he said, I ran that game on a poverty setup in the hospital with zero graphics, but I get what you mean. The all-around gaming experience matters, which is true. Like when you have those three things working in tandem, it's a hit. Alex said story, gameplay and graphics are what draw you in. Story is what keeps you compelled and continue to play. That's good. It's funny that
I mean, I saw a bunch of comments that were saying gameplay is the most important over story, and I kind of shifted my opinion a little bit. Like it's kind of case by case. Because there's a lot of examples where that is true, where like there's just no story, but the gameplay is just so good. Even a single player game, where it's like, I'll read Mr. Treva from YouTube, or Treva. Okay. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. He said, I think the gameplay graphics story question can be kind of looked at in terms of holding power. Graphics are a good way to pull you in. Experience in the short term. Spectacle is great. If it's only beautiful but has no other depth, it can be fun in the short term. And then he said, story will keep you around for a medium amount of time. If the story is good, you want to see where it goes and how it ends. Gameplay will keep people around for the long term. If the mechanics themselves are fun to play, you can get multiple playthroughs and have a great time with it. Of course, a banger does all three, etc.
I love when our community like uses their brain and like types something thoughtful like that. That wasn't just like, it's story dumbass. Like it's like that was a good analysis, a good breakdown of everything. Shout outs to our community.
But like, I guess to counteract that, like a single player role playing game like Final Fantasy IX or something, like what is the gameplay keeping you from wanting to finish it? It's gameplay. It's not, right? It's the story. That's what makes you want to get to the end of the game. Yeah, to see it complete.
That was the story.
So there's like different kinds of games, but
it's not like
Anything.
Crazy.
It's a turn-based RPG.
Yeah, it's a turn-based RPG. Like, it was definitely the story, the characters,
walking around in the towns, But that's RPG. Now, if you go to like Elden Ring, well, Elden Ring is kind of a bad example because the story is kind of cool. It's built into like the map and stuff. But that gameplay can make you do multiple playthroughs, like he's saying. Whereas you already know the story if you beat it. But it's like fighting the bosses and building your character in different ways is part of the gameplay, and that makes it really replayable. So that can make you play it longer than what the story did. So like it kind of shifts depending on the game type. even within single player, like different subcategories.
Okay.
That's kind of my opinion now. Like some games the story does matter more, but some it is the gameplay, like he's saying.
Look at you changing opinions.
Yeah.
I like that. Phil's Utley 26 on Discord said gameplay Witcher 3 is considered one of the best games of all time, but I couldn't get into it with weak gameplay. Meanwhile, games from the Soulsborne series like Bloodborne have no real story, but the gameplay kept me hooked. Based Hunter said gameplay ends up being the biggest factor in terms of how I remember the game, ultimately as time goes by after I beat it. It's interesting that you said gameplay because I feel like the story is kind of what sticks around too. I don't know.
Which game?
He just said gameplay ends up being the biggest factor in how he remembers the game as time goes on.
Maybe it's, I mean, I guess it could just be different depending on the person, but I don't think that's true for me.
This was my favorite comment from Megapang in Discord. He said, "What is this, story-based podcasting? Give me gameplay. I grew up on games like SM64, Sonic, and THPS." I don't even know THPS acronym. Think of what could that be?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Good fucking pool right there.
Thanks.
I have thousands of hours in Guitar Hero. You think I care why those notes are on my screen or why a racing penguin down a slide inside a mountain? No, I'm just trying to shred, bro.
Yeah, so that's like kind of what I was saying with like the subcategories within single player.
Yeah.
Like those games are built around the gameplay, the replayability. But if you're looking at a game where it does have story, the gameplay is not. It's like taking a back seat.
Yeah.
It just depends on the type of game. Kappa 47 Nova from YouTube said, gameplay is always top for me with games like Crimson Desert. I just have my own story for my character in my head. Games like Skyrim, I need to mod to have better gameplay. What do you think about that? Kind of like having...
So I get what he's saying, but like if you have your own story in your head for your character, I feel like the story sucks. Not your story for your character, but like if the game's not giving you that story...
Yeah.
I feel like they're failing, right? Like I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I've heard so many mixed things about Crimson Desert with that story. Like some people are drawn into it. Some people say it's shallow. And shit.
Yeah. Well, I saw, let me find this other comment. They said something about Crimson Desert. Let me see. Yeah, this guy, The Nugget, 2016 on YouTube.
Nugget.
He said, complete experience is most important, but story must come first to keep my attention. I bought Crimson Desert. He spelled it dessert, but I got you, bro. I bought Crimson Desert and love it because I went into it knowing it isn't a story game. I just wanted crazy combat and a power fantasy. Well, so he's basically saying his expectations are important. Like he knew it, he wasn't going for the story.
Or he was just playing the wrong game, thinking that he was playing Crimson Desert and it's just cupcakes and shit.
It's just red velvet cake.
Yeah, red velvet cake. Here we go.
So yeah, I mean, that's a healthy way to approach it. Like we all knew Crimson Desert wasn't going to be a story game. It's just like a fun romp.
Yeah, because it's fucking...
So if you have the right expectations, that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah. I will say, like... the sentiment around Crimson Desert has kind of shifted. Like the people that stuck around still like it. Like the Steam, the Steam reviews have improved. But I also feel like a game that was hyped up as like Game of the Year candidate, the talk around it has gone by very fast.
That's true.
Like I still see bits like here and there, but it's not like everyone's talking about this game still. Like you got to get it. It kind of just.
I mean,
disappeared.
Let's be honest, bro. If GTA is releasing,
it's going to be Game of the Year.
If GTA 6 is releasing,
I'm putting my cards on the table. If GTA 6 comes out this year, it is Game of the Year. Unless
Fable.
That'd be
the upset of the century, dude.
Unless Fable comes in and just ganks them. Like
Fable has to like seriously overperform expectations.
They could
if they're fucking batting down the hatches over there and polishing it.
But I think
they're coming out around the same time, I believe.
Those have to be the two front runners.
Yeah, I don't think Crimson Desert's gonna.
No,
they might
get nominated.
They might be nominated.
Yeah, for like some of the world.
Yeah,
it's definitely not gonna get voice acting, but it's gonna get like the graphics, the world type shit.
Well, they'll get nominated for some, but for Game of the Year, I don't think they're winning it. No. Just from even though there's a lot of players and people are loving it, but.
Yeah.
I feel like Game of the Year has to be a complete, like every aspect of it is good.
Just hits.
Where Crimson Desert obviously has flaws. that have
and
been pointed
I
out.
think that's the thing that might. I think GTA will be like complete, but I feel like what will hurt it is just. I don't know, man. Like the player experience. Like, will they care enough about the story, or will they just be so happy to play GTA again that they just free roam and do whatever? Whereas Fable, I feel like there could be a lot more depth there.
That'd be surprising because they've been making GTA 6 for fucking ever. So the player experience better be top notch.
I'm just worried with GTA if it's like kind of like Crimson Desert, where you focus so much on the world and the graphics that like the story might not hit.
I doubt that.
I seriously doubt that. I'm excited for GTA.
I think they probably have that shit beyond polished, bro.
Dude, it might revolutionize. What all these studios.
I mean, they've delayed it 1,000 times. Like it's got to be polished.
They might. They might.
Everything.
GTA 6 might set a new benchmark for expectations for video games. If we're being honest, especially like single player. I know GTA 6 has a multiplayer, all those servers and shit that you can join. But like in terms of what people expect to be in a video game, GTA 6 with how long it's taken. When it comes out, it might set that benchmark for like, okay, this is what we expect from these fucking crazy, companies now.
I'm so excited to see how many people are on that game.
I can't wait.
Like, because like GTA 5 still right now is just there's just so many people playing GTA 5 still, which is insane to me.
What's crazy? Well, that's the thing. Like this GTA might be the first GTA for some of these younger gamers. Like,
it will be, yeah.
Because I doubt.
When did GTA 5 come out? Like 2013?
Yeah, it's like 2014. I want to say.
Definitely over 10 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, little Timmy at 6 years old wasn't playing that shit. So, this might be his first experience.
That's crazy, dude.
Popping his little cherry. All right. So,
pause.
Pause. This week's community question.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're done. This week's community question.
Start your self-expression. Express yourself. It's time for the community question. Community question.
It's simple. What game changed your life?
Go ahead.
This one's tough, man, because there was a lot of games that like I felt like were pivotal moments in my life. And like I had a lot of moments with Gears of War, with like playing with my buddy. He like brought his Xbox over because like for the longest time I couldn't get an Xbox 360. So like he would bring his over and stay for like a couple weeks during the summer, and he would bring it. We would sit down there like no lights on in my room and just play Gears of War co-op and play Gears of War 2 co-op. And we would play on the Xbox. You could like play music while you're
Why didn't you have the lights on?
We were naked.
Did your mom tell you that was bad for your eyes?
Probably. My eyes suck now, but
dude, I can't play games.
I just
with
remember
lights off.
We would put music on the Xbox 360. We would play like Stains, Break the Cycle album.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Just lights off, hating life.
Yeah.
And then we would play like Dedication 3, Lil Wayne's mixtape and shit like that. Like I just remember those moments, and they were like really pivotal in like my teenage years. But I tried to go back deeper.
Okay.
And I remember 2 games that I played on my laptop that kind of introduced me to like PC gaming.
Putt-putt?
Well, Pajama Sam and Putt-putt were fucking OGs, but
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Putt-putt and Pajama Sam, baby. Or like the Captain Crunchberry game. Do you remember that shit?
I remember that.
That's a pool right there.
And what about the Magic School Bus one?
Oh my God. Or the Fisher Price one. I remember painting a treehouse. But no, like as I started growing up, my dad's friend gave me a copy of Age of Empires 2. And I played that on my fucking shitty laptop. Had to turn the graphics all the way down, otherwise the laptop would get so hot. It was hotter than a half fox in a forest fire, dude. Like that thing was like, I'm saying this laptop was gonna burn through my carpet.
Yeah.
And I would just like build I wouldn't do the story. I would just like set my own scenarios with like who was allies with who, and you know, set the map and then hit start and just watch carnage unfold. But like that got me into just top down enjoying a game.
Yeah.
And then building off of that, Lord of the Rings, Battle for Middle Earth. The amount of time I just played that. I would try to play the campaign on that laptop, and I couldn't do it because every time I got to the part with the Balrog, it would just like, I mean, the performance was so bad. So
Really?
like I would have to go to my uncle's house and play on like his desktop.
Yeah.
And I would just sit there.
Did you play part 2?
Yeah. Dude, both of those were
Those games
like
are so good.
staples of mine. But I think those two kind of like, because I had played games before that and shit. But those two kind of just like expanded my horizons, because a lot of the shit that I grew up playing was like sports games.
Yeah.
Because like we played a bunch of sports and shit as kids, so it was always like the NBA games, Madden, NASCAR, baseball, shit like that.
Mutant League football.
Yeah, NFL Street. But speaking of that, so I think this kind of changed my life in the sense of like exposed me to disappointment my first time. I was thinking about this. Madden 2001 came out, and there was a defensive lineman that played for the Seahawks named Lamar King, and my dad went to school with him, and they got back in touch, and Lamar, like I was playing football, my dad was coaching, he invited Lamar over for dinner, and Lamar was like, yeah, I'll come over, blah, blah, blah. So like my parents like made the house spotless, made this big ass dinner. I was playing Madden. They were like, oh, is Lamar on there? And like back in those days, if a player didn't sign their like players association contract or something, like they would be in the game, but it would just be like defensive tackle number 97 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, yeah, I think this is him. So like, they were like, oh, like, are you going to talk to him about like training and shit like that, whatever. And he never showed up.
Damn.
Like just didn't answer the phone calls and nothing, didn't show up. So it was just like, damn, like just kind of disappointment. I associate that with like Madden 2001. So.
Did I ever tell you about when I had an NFL player as my roommate?
No. What the fuck?
In the Army, bro. You know who Glenn Coffey Jr. is?
Glenn Coffey Jr. That sounds very familiar.
I didn't know who he was, obviously,
Glenn
and
Coffey.
you'll discover that.
Okay.
But so I was in Special Forces selection, but they like put you in these barracks before when you're like training up to it.
Okay.
And they put me in a room. I walk in. It's this big black guy. He's like, "What's up, bro?" And then I was like, "What's up, man?" Just like normal. I was like, "Damn, this guy's fucking huge." And he was like, "You see my name on the door?" And I was like, "Yeah, Glenn Coffey." I had no idea who he was. He was like, "You know who I am?" I was like, "Nah, Glenn Coffey, right?"
Yeah, Glenn.
Like, yeah, I saw your name, bro.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right. And he just didn't tell me. And then like, oh, by the way, he was messy as fuck. There was like wrappers on the kitchen floor and shit.
Oh, I hate that.
I like cleaned up the room, but I go to the DFAC, which is the dining facility, and eat with my boys. And they were like, "Did you hear Glenn Coffey Jr.'s here?" And I was like,
"Yeah, I'm sleeping with him."
I was like, "Yeah, he's my roommate." They were like, "What?" I was like, "Who the fuck is Glenn Coffey Jr.?" He was like, "Bro, he was at the NFL. He was on the 49ers and shit." I guess he was like pretty good in college and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, he had retired like early. I think initially to like start a church, and then he joined the army. I don't know his story, but yeah, it was just funny. I had like no idea who he was.
That's crazy. No,
Yeah,
I never
it's
knew
funny.
that. That's
Yeah, it's
wild.
funny. But
So what game
shout out
changed
Glenn
your life?
Coffey Jr. Dude, so many. It's so hard to pick. Really, so many. Like, gaming was always just my biggest passion as a kid. Like, I mean, the obvious answer is Halo 2, and it just introduced me to like being competitive in video games and just fucking trying hard to be the best, which I still do in every game. Mm-hmm. I am slipping these days, but it's fine.
I see the glimpses there though.
I'll say I liked RTSs. Like Warcraft 3 was like my first competitive game where I was like grinding to be like in the top of the 2v2 ladder back then. On like the way they did it in Warcraft 3 was there was NA East, which is the server, and then for each like 1v1, 2v2, there was different ladders. So like different ranks kind of. Mm-hmm. Me and my friend Brandon would play. We were in like the top 3 on NA East 2v2 for like a month. So that was like my first like competitive experience. But dude, also like fucking MMOs, dude. I used to be huge into MMOs.
Okay.
Like fucking Ultima Online, EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot is my favorite MMO. Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is probably my second favorite MMO. I never got into WoW for some reason. Like I tried it.
Really?
I just didn't like it as much. I think I was playing Guild Wars at the time. But
okay,
dude, like those games just fucking, I don't know. They just
molded
introduced
you.
me to like being like social in games, kind of. Whereas like Halo 2, like you were social, but I was like so try hard that it wasn't like,
try hard.
like I can't even imagine me playing an MMO now, just like chilling, because I just don't do that anymore, which I probably should do. But
I still want to know what you were like playing League of Legends, because like I've heard, like we started playing with Kenneth recently, your cousin, and he's like made some comments about like, oh, like, you know, I got into League because of Gob, and I'm like, I need to know this portion of what like DGen League of Legends.
I don't even know. I mean, I told you, me and Andrew used to sit next to each other with our laptops, and we had a keg.
With the lights off?
No, with the lights on.
See, you were fucking up.
We had the windows open, but we would have a keg of beer in between us. And we'd just be
shit.
slamming beers playing League ranked, dude.
That's what we need to do. We need to drink and play fucking Deadlock.
How old were we? Like 18, 19 when League came out, 2009, I think.
Okay.
19 or 20. We were underage, but don't underage drink. We were in our own home, so it was legal.
Or do. It's,
yeah.
You know,
But
it's your life.
Those are the best times, bro. But yeah, I was probably a toxic piece of shit. I can't really remember. It's weird. It's hard to put yourself in your brain back then, you know?
I love drinking and playing games. I just don't do it.
I don't do it anymore, really.
I would do it, and like I would just feel like I would enjoy it more.
Yeah,
like I would just
like one or
be
like
loose.
one or two.
Yeah, when I got drunk, like I did some streams where I got.
When you
like
get too drunk,
plastered,
you
and I
just
was like, I don't even remember what I was playing. But
damn,
like when I feel
crazy.
like loose, I feel like I'm enjoying the game more.
I just get like bad at the game, so it makes me mad. If
But you're also tired all the time too, and alcohol does not fucking help that.
Dude, that's the thing. I don't drink anymore because it just makes me tired as shit. If I drink like one or two beers and stop in the middle of the day, I get so fucking tired. But if I just keep drinking, I'm good. So I can't just stop, or I get like tired, want a nap.
It's weird. I don't drink like casually.
Yeah.
Like I don't just wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm gonna have a beer or anything. Like for me, it's like if I go on vacation, I'll drink, or like if I'm going like not even a party or something like that, but like if it's like we're gonna drink, that's my drinking mode.
Right.
It's not like I just do it. Like it's once in a blue moon kind of thing.
I was a huge casual drinker, like
Really?
up until like 2 years ago.
I was in my early 20s, like bar hopping and shit like that. But like, yeah, I don't really do it anymore. But I
wouldn't do that. I just like drink at home, just play video games or like drink while I'm like reading. Like I just love beer, bro. Like I fucking love the taste of beer.
I would drink kind of because it makes me looser. Like because when I play, I'm kind of just like reserved, not like I'll talk or whatever. But like when I was streaming and I would do like the customs, like I would drink during that because like I was just like I felt like my personality came out more. So like I was just having more fun with it and shit. So like that was fun. But
yesterday we played I think we lost like 3 games in a row, and I was texting you, I was like, bro, I'm getting a 6-pack. Like,
yeah, you're like, I had to.
And then I had a beer and we got back on and we played it. I went like 20 kills in one death or something. I was like, told you, bro, I needed a beer to lose.
You hit the hyperbolic time chamber and just lock the fuck in. Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah, it's a good way to unwind. I need to maybe do it more, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, games that changed my life. I'm probably forgetting games. There's just been so many, dude. But if I had to pick one, I'd say Halo 2.
I think something like one of the Pokemon games could probably be on there for me.
Yeah.
Probably Pokemon Silver. Because like I played Yellow or Red, I think. Mm-hmm. But Silver was the one that like I was stealing batteries out of every remote in the house to play on my fucking Game Boy. Like,
yeah.
But let us know, guys, in the comments what game changed your life. Hopefully it's a good change and not
a bad change.
Yeah, you're not gambling on Counter-Strike or some shit like that.
This would be like Counter-Strike ruined my life. I'm divorced now.
Ruined it all. Let us know in the comments. So some stuff this week. Arc Raiders update comes out on Wednesday, 31st. So the Shredders are venturing out of Stella Montis. They announced that, and people were kind of like a little underwhelmed. They were like, "It's been in the game, like it's not really doing much."
Yeah,
like,
it's not going to change.
But I will say they've released. You had sent me one of the trailers. It was like super cryptic. and like the tweet was like all like code or whatever, and it looked like some marathon.
It looked
type
like
shit.
a marathon tweet.
So we were like, okay, we see where this is going, and then they kind of built on that because they released a trailer for this Flashpoint event, and it has I think it's either Shani or Tien Wen, and they're sitting there like talking, trying to discover what like this probe is or whatever, and she's like, oh, Tien Wen, you need to see this, or Shani, you need to see this, and they're thinking it's a new weapon, and they're thinking there's this arc that was teased a while ago called the Bishop, because in the trailer, one of the trailers that they showed, it's like lasers hitting one of the raiders, and this Bishop, it kind of looks like a leaper, but it shoots like lasers out of its legs. So a lot of people were like, you know, new arcs are cool, but people are like feeling like it feeds into this PvE direction.
Yeah.
Maybe the gun that they add kind of changes that, but yeah, it's still kind of weird that they're doing this shit on the 31st, the last day of March, but I don't know if it's enough. I feel like it's their biggest update probably so far until
the map one.
Until this April
This one does feel
out.
like it's a bigger update than the last one.
Yeah, with the Firefly type shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I played it.
I've been seeing a lot of shit on. I had like my algorithm's probably changed now, so I'm not keeping up with Arc, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff like people just being like, "Bro, this game's getting." They fucking threw their lead.
Yeah, they're getting bored. And that's what it is. And it's not even because I saw like Hutch and Peanut talking about it. Like, obviously these streamers are bored and shit like that. And people were saying like, oh, when you play the game,
so much.
Like, of course, but they were like, even the casual person is like getting bored with this shit. Like it's happening. And I don't even know if it's a content kind of thing. Like I feel like it's just a gameplay loop.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you play a game a lot, it just gets bored. I mean, unless it's a competitive game where you just like want to keep ranking up, like those are the ones that hold people for years, like Counter-Strike and Apex and shit. Like this is just one of those games where you do everything and it kind of feels like you've done anything. Like the PvP is, you can just keep doing PvP and having fun, but like if you want to do PvP, there's better games, let's be honest.
Yeah, it seems like, I don't know, people are starting to get a little more critical.
I think Arc is going to be fine though. Overall, like I think some of the stuff's overblown.
Yeah,
it's a really good game. And if they bring out some sick ass updates, I think they're kind of being quiet on purpose, and they have some huge stuff planned. And I do think they're leaning into PvE because they know their players like that better. Because it's a really casual game, so they're like, okay, this is our player base.
Yeah. But there's this guy who tweeted out. Oops. He sent out a tweet talking about. His original tweet said, "What's your biggest complaint on Arc Raiders? If you had the chance, what would you suggest for the devs?" And he kind of did an analysis of all the replies, and he has said the top complaints, most repeated ones in order. First one was late game joins.
Thank you.
I was surprised that this was like the most repeated one. Like late game.
Bro, we complained about this shit like 3 times though.
Yeah, like it's definitely.
That's one thing I've noticed.
Issue. I'll say that. But
that's one thing I've noticed.
Biggest issue?
I don't think it's the biggest issue, but now that we have the contrast of playing Marathon where they don't have that, I've noticed that it's a lot better. I'm like, this is great. Like we've killed like 2 or 3 teams. We're probably not going to see anyone else, and we kind of have like, we feel like we conquered the lobby, and we can kind of like free roam whatever we want.
Yeah,
that's a good feeling. Like, because you deserve that. Now, if there's some random fucking teams just joining late, like constantly, it's like, damn, we're getting third partied for the 3rd time. Like,
right.
I don't know. You never feel like you like conquered the lobby, which is a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Marathon's equivalent to that is like the Rooks. Like even though they're not joining the game, like it feels like they can ruin this shit. I think
they can, but it's like a 1v3 situation. So if you're good players, a Rook isn't. They're not taking you out.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I was surprised to see late game joins so high up. Number 2 was PvP rats ruining PvE lobbies. I don't like this. I feel like the biggest. I know the content thing is a big problem with Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
and the gameplay loop. I think those are my biggest things. But like, I feel like the community has a big role.
There's an identity crisis.
Identity crisis in this battle between we want PvP, we want PvE. Like the community being split like that.
Yeah,
it's similar to like. Maybe it's not the best comparison, but something like Apex, where it's like focus on ranked, no focus on pubs, like what you do for people and shit like that,
or focus on limited time modes instead of ranked. Like,
yeah. So
I just don't understand this argument because Arc Raiders is an extraction shooter. Like this PvP rats ruining PvE. There's no PvE lobbies. You know what I'm saying? Like we know there's aggression based matchmaking, but the core of the mode is an extraction shooter. Mm-hmm. It's not. There's no such thing as a PvE lobby. It doesn't exist.
There will be no gun.
Everybody's in the same fucking game. There's people that want to kill your ass. Like it's an extraction game. Yeah. So like, if they're actually just saying we just want a PvE only mode, that's one argument. But to say like PvP rats ruining PvE lobbies is just, I just don't understand that, dude. Like, just play Helldivers.
Yeah, just play Helldivers.
Like, seriously.
Number 3 on the list. Pops and Fireflies need nerfs. That's an Arc thing. Like, again, you want to play PvE, but then you say these people are too strong.
Pops.
I don't know if they meant Pops. I think they meant the new ball. I haven't played it since the new ball thing was.
Because Pops are just the little ones that blow up.
Yeah, like, I mean, they're annoying, but they're not difficult. They're annoying when you're like fighting a bunch of teams and they keep rolling up. But like, that's the thing. You're sitting here saying like, oh, you want PvE, but then you get good PvE that's actually challenged. Like, do you just want an easy fucking game?
That's what I'm saying. Like
you just get all then it becomes boring. If these things are easy to defeat and you're playing PvE, like you're just going to walk up, kill them all, kill the matriarch, get your fucking goop and then out. And then it becomes fucking boring.
Yeah, like Arc, I just wouldn't play Arc if it was a PvE game. Yeah. I just don't get that.
There has to be threats in the game. Like, there has to be stakes, and I feel like...
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah. Number 4 was lack of new content, obviously. Like...
Yeah.
And it's not that they're not getting new content.
I feel like that
it
could be number 1 here.
Yeah. They're just not hitting on what they give people. Like, I feel like the Cold Snap event was cool, but then they did the whole... time associated with it, and then like the fucking candleberries that you got, like they're just worthless after you do the fucking thing. So I just feel like the content that they're releasing hasn't hit the mark. It's not that they're not getting it, because we are getting some stuff, but
okay, number 5, guns nerfed way too hard.
I don't agree with this at all.
Okay, what do you mean?
Okay, we know the Venator, whatever you want to fucking call it, was a problem, and a Toro was a problem, and shit like that. The Stitcher one, like all the guns except like the Arpeggio and shit were good.
I think what they were trying to do was nerf stuff down so that like the pink guns are better, more of a separation between the power levels of like easy to craft guns,
right,
and the Bobcat and Tempest, which should be like super good. So if they did that, I don't disagree with the way they did that. That feedback is probably coming from these same like PvE lobby players that don't get pink guns.
Yeah.
So they're like complaining that their like shitty guns aren't good anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but one thing that's not on that list that I think is the biggest problem with Arc,
what's that?
For me, is the loot. I think they need to rework like the whole loot system. Like what?
How so?
What you're looking for, what is important, what excites you to loot. There's nothing in that game that makes me excited to loot like how Marathon does.
Okay.
Like when I find a fucking purple BR or like something gold in Marathon, it's like I just know that it actually does something that's cool. And I think maybe that's why they're trying to nerf the common guns so that those like the Bobcats and the Tempest do feel good to get.
Right.
Because like when we were playing, it wasn't like getting a Bobcat was cool, but it was like you know you can achieve the same thing with like a souped up Stitcher 4 kind of.
Right.
So it didn't feel as like drastic.
And chances are you're probably going to be running that Stitcher 4 more than a Bobcat.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's easier. You don't feel bad if you lose it because they're easier to acquire.
Also, I'm sure there's something else with the loot that like someone smarter than me could figure out. But just the loot in that game just wasn't cool to me. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like getting a purple shield in Marathon feels pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Do you think it's like a rarity thing? Because like,
could be.
I feel like you don't stumble across that stuff every day in Marathon. Like it feels very challenging to get.
Maybe they could give you stuff for killing like a matriarch, like straight up. Like you could just find a bobcat in the matriarch. Like that would have been cool for me because the fact you have to get the cores,
like a mystery box.
The cores are heavy as fuck. They like you can only hold so many. Yeah, like more mystery box type shit. I think
like
is cool.
What's in here?
Yeah,
it's not just matriarch cores.
And then you have to bring the matriarch cores back and craft them into an Aphelion or whatever. Which also like the energy guns are just like not that good. Maybe they could make those. Like, the guns you make with a fucking matriarch core should be, like, awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to just shit on somebody with a Stitcher. Like, that would make doing those things more meaningful.
Right.
Whereas, like, they're not awesome. Like, they're just okay. And a lot of them are actually bad. Like the Jupiter Aphelion. I forget the other one. Damn, bro. Somebody's fucking WWE Triple H upstairs.
Fucking Swanton Bomb.
But, yeah, I don't know. There's something off with the loot for me. I can't quite, like, figure it out. I don't have the solution, but...
I just, you know...
Looting items in Marathon is more exciting to me. That's all. And there's got to be a reason around that.
It's tough for me because I would say I get more excited when I find good shit in Marathon because like I need it because of the gear requirements and shit for like cryo and ranked. But I think I care more about the stuff in Arc. I don't know. It's hard to explain that. Like,
I think once you get over the initial like excitement of finding like blueprints and you figure out how the game systems actually work, like finding good loot in Arc isn't as meaningful. But like for a new player, it does feel cool. Yeah. But now we're at this point where everybody's been grinding Arc, so like the novelty of like the blueprints and like I don't know, the pink guns, it's just not hitting.
Okay,
and it's kind of exposing like an actual problem with the loot system.
Yeah.
Whereas Marathon, it's like I think having cryo and ranked for like are reasons to get good loot and make you excited because it's like, okay, I'm going to be able to compete in ranked or cryo archive now because I have this good loot.
So
I think that like system is just better.
Okay. So last week you had talked about, we both talked about like the schedule of Marathon and like having ranked and cryo on the weekends and shit. They staggered it like almost immediately. We got the feedback. They staggered it. I would say like we started feeling like casuals in that moment where it was like we can't really play on the weekends, so we feel isolated. You know, it was tough. I'm feeling like a casual right now because I haven't been able to keep up.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm hearing I didn't get to play cryo recently. Like I did it the first time and that was it. I'm hearing that, you know, we had fun on it, but I'm hearing that it's very fucking sweaty now.
Yeah.
And
it is.
A lot of people are like, did the casuals give up? Because it just feels like it's the people that they were like, even on Dire Marsh, people are rolling up with the gear that they pulled up in cryo. And it's becoming very fucking hard. And I feel like it's becoming even less friendly for casuals.
Yeah.
So
it's a game of no lifers, bro. Like it's getting fucking pigeonholed into that like super try hard lane, which is what we said. We were like, what's going to happen when people with all these fucking they're like maxing their shit and Cry Archive are just rolling into perimeter like with purple armors and some new guy runs into you and you're just like, oh cool, this game is just brutal, like I can't play this shit.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at with Marathon, where I like the game. I think it's a good game. I think it's an underrated game, but for me it's like I feel like I've already so early in, I feel like I've missed the mark to keep up.
Yeah.
And now it's like I don't have an urge to play.
It's such a time sink to be able to like play Marathon. That's the biggest problem with it. Where like Arc doesn't feel like that in the extraction genre.
Yeah, I hopped into Arc.
It's just such a fucking hardcore genre of a fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
Like
I'm over it. I'm over extractions.
Yeah.
Already. They're good. Don't get me wrong. But
I'm like bittersweet with Marathon because I want to play it all the time but I'm like, I know I don't have enough time. So it's like you either want to like fully invest or don't. Yeah. So you want to like cut it off, but you don't want to just keep one foot in and it's like, but always be behind.
You're explaining how I feel.
Yeah. I feel like that too.
Yeah.
Cause like I was playing it the other day and I was like, damn, like I want to do fucking cryo with like a full squad of 3 and like do all these vaults, but I'm like, that's never going to happen.
Right.
Because I just don't have the time or like, so it's, yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. It's just easier as like a casual gamer or like someone who doesn't play a lot like us to like just hop in a game of Deadlock or Apex and just bounce. And you don't feel like you have to just like pick up this huge like fill up your vault with all these items. Right. Like, you know, it just takes a lot of time. I
thought about asking if we should try Apex because I don't
know. Let's ask our viewers. Should we try Apex?
Should we try? I mean, Grazing Bull. He's like,
I know we have a lot of Apex lovers.
We have some Apex enjoyers, and I've heard nothing but good things.
For those who don't know, we both have thousands of hours in Apex.
Like, we love that shit.
We've played that shit to the grave. And
I'm hearing nothing but good things. It's peaking.
That's why we haven't just gone back, because like it's one of those games we kind of feel like we've played it enough.
Yeah,
for one lifetime.
But people are enjoying it again. I talked to Tony. Tony was just like, I had a great time. He was like, I feel like it's
Tony
good.
says that with every game.
Yeah, he does. Tony's a happy guy.
He just likes every game.
Yeah, so he likes every game. But like Jynxzi is trying Apex.
I saw that.
He like gave his feedback. It was funny seeing some of those clips. He played with Nicewig.
Yeah.
So like Nicewig showing him the ropes and shit like that. I feel like that can bring a whole new audience to Apex. Obviously, Apex is definitely not a casual game, but with a whole bunch of new players, maybe it gets that casual audience, because for the longest time it was like the people that are playing Apex are the motherfuckers that love Apex, and it's hard. Like even pubs become like a sweat fest. Now with a whole bunch of casual players, will they enjoy it enough to like it? I think it's cool because Jynxzi has done this before with like these indie games and shit, where like he just brings attention to a game and revitalizes it, and maybe Apex hits new peaks because of that. I'm hoping Halo does it because of fucking Peanut. Like,
no, it won't.
It won't.
No,
but
because it doesn't have a player base to even like build off of.
Yeah, it's like
there's just nothing 10,000 left. Yeah.
But Peanut did the custom games and showed everybody what I always said about Halo Infinite. Like Halo Infinite still looks great.
Yeah.
The gameplay is good. The customs are fun as shit. Like I watched a good bit of that stream, and he didn't even do the customs that I had done in the past.
Yeah,
like,
there's so many.
Like Diglett. Fucking they had a blast playing Griffball, but like the beer pong mode, even like just doing goofy shit like putting like the gravity or the movement speed like all the way up.
Yeah, like your own custom shit.
There's so much you can do in that, and
they didn't do the zombies.
Like you can watch that stream and see how much fun they're fucking having.
Yeah,
like it's a fun game. Will it do anything for Halo? I don't know, but like they've done this where a lot of streamers recently. Jynxzi, Rainbow Six guy. Peanut was big. Tarkov, Arc Raiders. They're starting to explore a little more and do different games. Like Peanut was playing that fucking dinosaur game and shit.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Isle.
Like they're starting to. I feel like they're starting to realize we're gamers and we can play other things and enjoy other things, where it seemed like for a while it was like,
I feel like
this is my audience, I can only play this.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of realizing like, no, that's maybe not the case. And it's kind of like this shift.
I'm glad they're doing that.
I'm feeling it.
I hate that shit, bro. Like, there's people like just saying, Peanut, like go back to Arc Raiders. It's like, bro, why do you want to watch your favorite streamer do the same thing every day for 8 hours a time? Especially when there's nothing left to do in Arc Raiders for him to do. Like he's done every fucking thing every funny thing you can do, like every challenge, every boss, like PvP'd in Stella. Like what else do you want to watch him? Like wouldn't you rather watch your favorite streamer play multiple different games
and have
like
fun doing
see them fucking try to learn it and build and like choke and get shit on, and like it's like way better. It's way more entertaining that way to me.
Yeah, it's like an event thing. Like if I know they're going to be playing the same thing all the time, like I'm not going to check it out. But like I see Halo 3, I'm like, oh, like obviously they did Halo Infinite, but like I see that and I'm like, oh shit, I'm interested to watch this because I like Halo. Like I think this is going to be funny to watch, and it was cool to have them suffer. Like if they're not having fun with the game.
Yeah, they're entertainers.
Let them play other
like,
shit, man.
The only people who I want to see on the same game all the time are like the fucking masters of their craft, like Fade and Apex. Like I'm not gonna go watch him play Halo or something like.
Right.
But like Peanut and Jynxzi are entertainers. They're not like the best fucking S tier players of like,
but they're funny to watch.
So you want to see them experience different things because that's the point of like the entertainment.
And I feel like it's kind of encouraging a lot of people to try some other shit. That's why you see like these games start to get some traction and shit. Like Slay the Spire, like has a big player base. Like obviously Apex had a resurgence and shit. I've even said like, I know I said I was kind of tired of shooters and shit. I think I'm just tired of playing the same shooters.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I hopped into Apex or if I hopped into Halo or if I hopped back into even like, I know Black Ops sucks, but like Call of Duty just for like I can enjoy that game because I've taken a break from it.
Yeah.
And like I've even said, I'm thinking about playing Valheim just to, because I loved Valheim and I want to change a pace. And I feel like a lot of gamers should do this where it's like take a break from a game, come back and love it. I did it with Rivals recently.
Yeah.
Like I've been playing that this week and I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Learning new heroes. Because like when I was playing it before, I always played the same person. Now I'm playing it and I'm like, oh, I want to learn this guy or this guy. And it brings like a newfound enjoyment.
Well, yeah. A lot of people like play the shit out of a game and even when the point where they're like exhausted and it feels like a chore to get on the game, they'll still keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because like that's their game. But that's the point where you need to switch it up. And then you'll love that game more when you come back. Like, which is what you did with Rivals.
Yeah.
It's like if you had forced yourself in that moment to keep playing it when you were like tired of it, like nothing good would have come of that.
Yeah. I took months and months off of Rivals and I played it. And I was just like, yeah, this game is still fun to me. Like, I still enjoy the dynamic of it. And now I get to play new heroes that I never played before because I don't really care about my rank. Yeah. Like, I'm playing ranked and I'm ranking up, and I enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
But
when that's your one game, you care about your rank because you're like,
when I was GM, it was like, I have to play the people. I'm playing Luna, I'm playing Invisible Woman, I'm playing Mantis, and I'm fucking calling it a day. Like, I'm playing those heroes. Now it's like I'm back in silver, so I can fucking explore a little bit.
And
just
have fun with it.
And I'm having fun. And
I feel like that's what's going to happen with me in Arc Raiders because like I stopped playing it when I was bored of it, and now like I'm gonna come back when that Emperor update happens. Yeah, not this one, but that one, and I can already like predict that I'll have fun with that.
Yeah,
because I take that long break of just like okay, like this game was fun. I have like fucking 300 hours on Arc Raiders. Like I played it enough.
I thought about even jumping into Battlefield again because
I'm not ready for that.
Well, I think Battlefield's a good game.
Slow down, killer.
Well, they released 2 new modes, and one of them is the mode that Peanut tried out, and I know this came out a little bit ago, but I wanted to read like what it actually is. It's Shell Shocked that they built in Portal.
Okay.
And it's 4v8 asymmetric holdout mode, 4 defenders armed with pistols and claymores, 28 horde attackers with defibs, and they just like run at you and you do shit. You
fucking
get
horde
headshots.
mode.
It's just horde, and it sounds like goofy fun.
Yeah.
That you kind of do. I know it's Portal, but it's kind of like what you do in Halo Customs, and I could see that being fun. But then they also have this partnership with Red Bull, and they released a fucking game that reminds me of, or a game mode that reminds me of ATV MX Fury or whatever it was. It's so Battlefield tweeted it out. It says go full throttle, jump into Red Bull Supermoto Gauntlet in RedSec, a free limited time event, and grab your dirt bike, race through knockout rounds, and earn exclusive Red Bull in-game awards. And it's them on dirt bikes in Battlefield doing jumps on a Red Bull course and shit. I'm like, this is some goofy shit, and I like racing games and everything, and it looks cool. Some people are like,
well, this is what I thought Battlefield was going to dive into a lot, like having that Portal mode.
Yeah.
I was like, so this is going to become like Forge and Halo, where you have all these cool custom games like rocket racing and all that shit.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that they said jump into RedSec and do this. Because I'm like, wait, is it just in the RedSec map?
Oh, maybe it is.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe it's like a limited time mode within the RedSec like menu.
Right.
Kind of how what the fuck was it called? Is that other mode they had?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that called?
I can't remember.
But I saw that and I was like, oh, this could be fun. But like the feedback they got from that was kind of bad. Like people were like, what happened to the game I love? Some people were like, I guess I'm never going to get a good Battlefield again. And I'm like, this was a good Battlefield. It's
it was.
It was. But yeah, the feedback was kind of like, it's just that same
there's
thing.
still a good amount of players playing that.
I think
believe.
so. Yeah, they have a good player base.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good game, but I saw that and I was just like, I could fuck around on some dirt bikes. I played the shit out of MX ATV Off-Road Fury when I was a kid, so
that's fun. I have a little. I didn't tell you about this, but
God damn it.
A lot of people, like our viewers, probably missed a lot of stuff we talked about in our early episodes.
Okay.
With we used to do a lot of cool stuff. We kind of blew our load too early. We did like Mount Rushmore video games. We did like best consoles. Like we did all kinds of shit. But I'm just gonna do a little console tournament with you. Gaming console tournament.
Okay.
PS1 or N64.
PlayStation 1 was one of the first ones I owned. I never owned an N64. That was my grandfather had that. But with that being said, I think I take N64.
Wow. You never
PlayStation 1.
Explain.
PlayStation 1, the most that I played that was like the demo game because I was still really young when that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I played the demo a lot. I played like Crash Bandicoot and I mentioned Madden 2001, like shit like that. I played on there, but I didn't really like get into it. But when I went to my grandfather's, it was like we didn't feel like doing anything else but playing Nintendo 64, whether it was GoldenEye, whether it was Mario Kart, Super Mario Party,
Smash Bros,
like all the shit with my cousins and everything. Cause it was like, oh, we can hook all these controllers up and just like goof off. So like that was like, I enjoyed the N64 more.
Yeah, and N64 was cool how they had the you could plug in 4 controllers like without the fucking adapter thing.
Yeah, so early. Like
yeah.
That was so different than what you could do with
this one. That's crazy. This one is hard for me. I could go either way, but yeah, I understand. Fuck Metal Gear Solid, I guess.
Well,
all right,
fuck them.
Xbox or PS2.
PS2. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for anything honestly, on this list to beat PS2, my boy.
I agree, even though that's painful as fuck.
It's hard, but PS2, woo, it's gonna be tough. All right.
Xbox 360 or PS3.
At that point in my life, I had switched over to Xbox. 360, I did get the Red Rings of Death one time, and I did fix it. I'll go 360.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. That's not even close.
Yeah,
please,
I'm
please,
going
please.
360.
No one should pick the PS3 over the 360. Unless you're like a God of War kid. Xbox One or PS4?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Xbox on this too.
Okay.
Xbox had a chokehold on me for that period of consoles.
Okay. I
was a loyalist for a minute.
All right, so we got N64 or PS2?
PS2.
Okay. Xbox 360 or Xbox One?
Xbox 360.
Wow. Why Xbox 360 over Xbox One?
That was closer than N64 versus PlayStation 2, honestly. Xbox 360 and Xbox One were kind of like hand in hand for me. Xbox 360, I think, gets a slight of an edge because of nostalgia with it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really tough.
Also,
Xbox One was really good. I loved both of those consoles so much.
I mean, also Xbox 360, it's Halo 3. Like,
yeah, and that's what I was playing, Gears on, Halo 3, fucking like Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, that was big.
All right, so the finals, PS2 or Xbox 360?
Okay. Here's my thought process on this, okay?
Okay.
Because I fucking loved my PlayStation 2.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, that's probably the most gaming on a console I did was on my PlayStation 2. I burnt that bitch down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, love that fucking game. But I didn't play online PlayStation 2.
True.
Like, I know you could hook it up and do some things. Xbox 360, that online presence,
that is
it enough to dethrone PlayStation 2 for me?
I mean,
fuck no, it's not. It's PlayStation 2. It's PlayStation 2 is the best gaming console for me of all time.
Well, you have.
It's close.
I know you love Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
Wait, was that PlayStation or PlayStation 2?
That was PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
But it was backwards compatible.
Yeah.
What else on PS2 though? Like
For
games
me?
wise, yeah.
Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy X was on there for me, and that was fucking great.
Yeah.
All the NASCAR games that I played religiously, all the Madden games, Ratchet and Clank. Those were like very big for me. That's tough, man. Like that.
To be fair, I think PS2 is the best console of all time. Like,
Xbox Live was fucking huge.
It was,
man. And like there were some heaters on there, dude. Oh, that's the more I think about it, the more it's like hard. A 1A, 1B situation for me. But PS2 never did me wrong, bro.
That's true.
That game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, like all that shit, man. I would play that if I still had my PS2. I'd play it right now, just for shits and giggles.
Nice. Yeah,
that's tough though. Would you go Xbox or would you would say PlayStation? You said it was the best of all time.
I think I'd go PS2. Yeah.
Okay.
I played so many RPGs, but it's weird. I almost want to go PS1, dude. Like I love the PS2, but I think at that point. I did play SOCOM online.
There's no way
I played PS1 more than PS2.
Okay.
Dude, I played so many RPGs. Star Ocean, Saga Frontier, all the Final Fantasies, fucking...
They can be good.
Wild Arms, Wild Arms 2. Like,
they can be good.
I was a big RPG guy. And when I was like... Dude, I had to be like fucking 8 or 9, but I was just grinding RPGs.
Grinding all those.
Yeah. Shit taught me how to read. I mean, we've talked about this. Like... My parents didn't teach me how to read. I
still wouldn't be able to say PlayStation 1 over PlayStation 2.
I think PS2 is objectively better. Like, if I'm looking at everyone else's experiences and like the games and how it was backwards compatible. So I was playing PS1 games on PS2.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Which Xbox didn't have. Like, and then it's hard for me too. Like, Xbox is epic to me because Halo 2 was like my favorite shooter, but I can't give it just because of that.
Just because of that.
Yeah. Like in 360, like the Xbox Live was a lot better.
Yeah.
Like it was just fucking way better. The whole interface, everything was so good.
Ah, man. Yeah,
it's hard.
That's a tough one.
I will say
it's like a 1A, 1B.
I will say it's like pretty like it like falls off though pretty hard after that generation.
Oh yeah, the reality is we're never going back to that.
Yeah.
The age of the console, like I know consoles people still do that. Obviously PC is big, but it's pricey. Like I still don't think we'll ever go back to that feel of what a console was.
Bro. And like the games that dropped, like every game was fucking good.
Oh, dude.
It's just insane.
Even the ones that weren't, man. Like it was so accessible to like pick up a $10 game and just play it for what it was and shit. Like
you also just have so many games coming out now because like the invention of like Steam getting big and a lot of people moving to PC, a lot of indie devs you can just make games now easier.
Yeah.
So just the options you have now, it makes each game feel less important in a way, you know? Whereas back then we were all kind of on the same page of like, oh, this game's releasing, like Uncharted's releasing, fucking whatever, BioShock's releasing. Every game was kind of like, everyone was like in the same fucking time frame. Now there's just too much. I mean, it's kind of the same with like TV shows. Whereas like back in the day, like you'd watch the same show every week together.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you don't do that.
These streaming services look like Steam where it's just so much on there and you end up just not playing any of it.
And that's why like consoles will never feel the same.
Yeah.
Like when Halo 3 dropped, bro, like the whole world stopped.
Yeah.
It's that doesn't happen anymore. Everyone was at the midnight release. Like everyone went home and grinded it.
Too, man.
Like you'd go to school the next day and that'd be all everyone was talking about. Yeah.
Or you'd be like, yo, can you bring it over and play it? Like I remember like when Battlefront 2 came out, it was like, yo, bring it over, like come stay over, we'll play it kind of thing.
Yeah. Now we're just nostalgia baiting.
Yeah, we're sad. Speaking of releases though, there's some new games coming out. Some good, some bad, some indie, some where the fuck did this come from kind of thing. There's a new Halloween game coming out.
I saw that.
It's basically the same as like the Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre ones. Michael running around killing people, the people trying to avoid him.
1v4, I believe.
1v4. there's some cool elements. Those games are good. Like,
yeah,
my dad plays the Friday the 13th one. I had a bunch of friends like swearing that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one was like just
I never
so
played
fun.
that. I only played Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
I didn't play the other two.
Yeah, so like there's like my buddy was telling me about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. Like each person could like do something to like help themselves, and like you had like the killers in Texas Chainsaw, and it was like the family, and you could alert people. There were traps and all kinds of shit like that. This is the same kind of concept. It's Halloween. There is apparently Michael gets like cooler executions like as he powers up and shit like that. There's the players can like smoke weed, and it'll like give them senses to like see where Michael is and shit. Awesome. So it's like goofy, and it's like a fun time kind of thing. So I thought that was cool. I might try it out just to like goof off. There's a you're a fan of The Boys, the show The Boys.
Yeah.
There's a VR game coming out for that. I think like soon, actually.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like a
That's
VR
wild,
game. Let me pull it up.
It's going to be wild.
So this is on March 26th. So that's out.
Actually, I didn't. Yeah. I don't think I finished The Boys. I don't think I finished this last season. Yeah.
Yo, you need to watch it because the last season's coming out soon. I think in April. But this is
I don't remember.
gameplay trailer for The Boys VR game. So this is out, and
The Boys VR game.
Yeah, The Boys VR.
God.
So you had The Boys trigger warning.
We missed the show. Did you even check the schedule?
Hey, if the Armstrongs are still here, maybe we can meet them backstage.
I don't think we should be here.
So right now, like what I'm seeing is like loosely based on the show.
Yeah.
Like you have Vought, but like I haven't seen anything that like triggers it.
You turned him into a
Is that Butcher?
soup?
You know you got a lot of questions.
So you get the powers.
Yeah.
So that's the VR element. You just pop that dude's head off.
Project Janice. You'll help me keep my daughter safe.
I was gonna say you're gonna be able to do wild shit in this.
Oh yeah.
If you know the fucking show.
So that's Mother's Milk. That's MM.
All you gotta do is install a backdoor device on the central server. We'll know every move those motherfuckers make. Think you can handle that?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Okay, so it's a story mode.
So you're going into Vault Industries as like a sneaky guy, but you have suit powers.
Careful. Playing with fire.
So you inject yourself with V.
Yeah.
And you do different shit.
You're fucking welcome.
This was just so random to me that The Boys was releasing a VR game.
Random.
Yeah, but
VR games are fun.
Could be pretty cool. Pikmin. Pikmin, an open world survival game that looks like Pokemon and Pal World, except monster capturing is done with cards. So different, but same. Looks like Pal World, honestly, but it's called Pikmin.
Pikmin. Not to be confused with, what's it called? Pikmin?
Oh yeah, Pikmin.
It's so close.
Yeah. They're new creatures in this fucking world. That is identical to one of the Pokemon.
Yeah, a mongoose or some shit.
Flying around. I don't see the card element at all. Like it's just showing the world.
Yeah, they're not showing like the gameplay.
There's a llama.
Bro looks like Link from Breath of the Wild.
He does. That's Pikachu, basically.
Yeah.
Pikachu mixed with Eevee. This had to have been in development for a while. Like, it's not like they just started this month and put this out. Like, this is crazy to me.
You put the
so
into a car.
That's Pikachu. Literally Pikachu.
It's literally Pikachu. I can't, bro.
This is insane.
Moltres. I can't with these just copy Pokemon games.
How do they get away with it?
Really?
Like, you saw Pal World and shit go toe-to-toe with them, and, like, they had legal issues and shit, so why would you
Also, how is there just enough people in the world to, like, support all these games?
I don't fucking
know.
I
guess there is. There's, like, fucking 8 billion people. But
who the fuck knows? Splitgate. Did you see their news?
I don't think so.
Splitgate, the dev...
Oh, yeah, I saw they're working on a new game.
Yeah, so Splitgate, the devs came out and they're working on something different, and they made a statement saying that they're doing a movement shooter. So I watched the clip. The guy said they, like, always had dreams to be, like, a multi-game studio.
Yeah.
but he said they'll start playtesting their new movement shooter inspired by Titanfall and Black Ops 3.
Okay.
So what I want to know, because I think this is cool, like whatever. It seems like they're moving on from Splitgate again.
Yeah. Right.
But how do they have the money to keep doing this shit?
They got to have some rich backer.
There has to be some kind of backer
somebody
to like
has money.
Still be around after basically three flops.
Three fails.
Like,
it's a good question.
I don't know when that comes out, but they're going to start playtesting it.
Have to do some
Titanfall, Black
work.
Ops. People are going to be wall running, jetpacks. Who the fuck knows? Could be interesting. People like movement shooters, so who knows?
But yeah, I think there's a lane for that. I don't know though. Like, I'm not young. We're not young anymore, so it's hard to like be in touch with what the kids want as far as like new shooters. Whereas like when we were like 18, we kind of knew
like this is
like,
what you want to
like
see.
the vibe.
Right.
But like I don't know if that's what kids want these days, because that's who those are geared for. Younger kids that like shooters. Because that's when you're like at the top of your game for like movement shooters. Like me now, I'm not like dedicating my life to a movement shooter.
Yeah.
Like I would sooner dedicate my life to like Counter-Strike, like a tactical thing where it's like decision making, holding tactical angles, like where I can like fucking keep up and not have to be like cracked out of my mind to constantly play it.
Right.
So I don't know. Like also people, like a lot of young people are still playing fucking like Fortnite and Minecraft, Roblox, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
do they even care?
I don't know if movement shooters are like, I feel like that's kind of more of like a little older people.
Yeah.
Because they have like good memories of like Titanfall and
Black Ops 3,
whatever you want to call a movement shooter. So I don't know.
I
wish them the best, but it's hard to root for them.
Fortnite released the Game of Thrones stuff.
I saw that.
Jon Snow, Night King, and Daenerys. I thought about getting it.
I know.
But I told myself I wouldn't. I was like, I don't need to do this. The emotes are cool. It's like the Iron Throne and shit. You got Drogon in the game as a collider.
But if you're not going to play the game, like...
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see. I just think, like, I don't know. Maybe waited too long for that. Speaking of what the kids want, bro. Content King. This is a game. So two indie devs spent 1.5 years making a game where you play a live streamer trying to make it big.
Oh my God.
Grow your audience by any means possible. Viewbot, gamble, even unlock moderators. Bigger risk means more notoriety. Don't get banned. This is what people want.
Oh my God. Did you buy a drone?
People can live their dream without having to put in the effort.
Yeah, they can become a big streamer without becoming a big streamer.
Honestly, this is a good idea for a game.
It's just promoting so much dumb shit.
It
like,
is.
Start drama.
Yeah.
Yes, I am very smart.
Gamble. Like,
stay sane. Oh my God, bro. They're literally...
Go outside.
They're literally admitting that, like, doing this in real life is bad for your health.
Yeah, they're
like, stay sane if you can.
Yeah.
Because the actual streamers aren't staying sane.
They're acknowledging that streamer culture is bad.
Let me say something.
Myth. What the fuck?
Oh, they have actual streamers?
They have actual streamers supporting that.
Okay.
That's crazy to me.
Interesting.
They had to have gotten a bag for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just saying streamer culture is a fucking meme, basically. Which
That's fucking funny.
It is becoming that. That's kind of nuts. What the fuck, man?
I mean...
Yeah, there's always random shit coming out.
How many people are going to play that game, bro?
You're not going to grind it?
No, I'm not going to.
You don't want to be a big streamer, bro?
But speaking of like big streamers and stuff, let me read this comment on one of our last Spotify episode from Deo _.
Hey-o.
He said, been enjoying the podcast, especially Deadlock Convo and opinions on games. Though the reference of Dr. Disrespect Gaming is not for me. Hope the podcast does great. Let me just say, if we like reference any streamer, like what they're doing, or if they say something, it does not mean that we are like directly endorsing them or like, and this goes for anyone on any spectrum of any side, political side, whatever you want to say. Like, we're not going to fucking just pick people to never talk about. Like, that's just not what we do. Like, and I think this is in reference to, in that episode, you said there was a clip of Dr. Disrespect like struggling with the controls in Crimson Desert.
Right.
And we had mentioned it because we were talking about Crimson Desert. Uh-huh. Like, we're not going to fucking like curate what, like who we talk about if we're trying to talk about something like Crimson Desert. Like, it's not whether the fact if we think Dr. Disrespect is a piece of shit or not, we're not going to just like excommunicate him from our vocabulary or anyone like Hassan Piker, fucking
Aiden
Asmongold,
Ross, like anybody.
Yeah, like we're just
if
not
something
gonna do
happens,
that.
we're going to talk about it because we talk about like current things.
Doesn't mean we would agree with that person on any like thing.
Right. And what I was saying about that, like I was just describing what I saw. Like it was literally him trying Crimson Desert.
Right.
That was the only context there. Like I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I watched this guy try blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
it just happened to be him.
It just happened to be him. Like you know, the episode before that, you know, I know we kind of talk about whatever. Like I had brought him up because of the hideouts back and forth and shit. And I'm pretty sure I called him a piece of shit. If you agree, you know, that's your opinion. If you don't, that's your opinion. I was just stating what I saw.
Right. My point is we're not going to be this fucking thing where we're like high and mighty and we like excommunicate certain people's names from being in our podcast. Like that's just so much effort that we're not going to do. Yeah. Like we're just going to talk about whatever, like it's, I don't know how else to say it, but like, we're just not going to try to be like politically correct in any way.
The thing with this is like,
because when you do that, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And then we're being held to like certain categories of our viewers to be like, oh, you can't talk about that person or you can't talk about that person. We aren't gods. We don't know who's innocent. We don't know who's like guilty in anything with like, we don't know whose political stance is correct.
Yeah.
We're just people, bro. Just talking about video games.
And I think that's the thing with like this podcast, right? Like I'm not really like, there's no message that we're trying to convey other than just like have fun gaming. Because we're just two dudes talking about games. But like, I would say, you know, with this being a podcast and everything, like you're not going to agree with everything we say.
Right.
And that's okay.
That's true too.
That's totally fine. You might agree with a lot. You might not agree with a lot. Like that's totally fine.
Yeah.
If us bringing up a subject that quick offended you, like, you know, I'm sorry that you're offended. I don't think I really said anything that was crazy. If I did, you know, whatever. But like, I don't, you know.
Yeah, and this isn't to pick on you, like this person's comment. I wanted to say this in general because like, just don't ever expect us to like fucking limit our vocabulary or like not mention certain people. Yeah, because it might just happen and it's fine. Like, just we'll move on from it, and it's like whatever.
It might happen naturally because I know, you know, we've been doing this. It's going to be 43 episodes. We've been meeting 43 weeks. We talked about a lot of shit. We've talked about popular shit. You know, we started getting a lot of traction when like Battlefield came out, and then, you know, Black Ops 7 came out, and then Arc Raiders came out. So like we've met a lot of you guys through different topics and shit like that, and you know, we're just talking about different things as they come and shit that we see. Like there's really no point other than that. Like we're just talking about shit that we see in games. Man.
And like a lot of streamers aren't perfect, and we're not perfect, so we're not gonna just draw a line anywhere. We're just gonna talk about everything. Like, if we start doing that, it's just gonna keep going, and we're gonna have to keep not talking about certain people. So we're just not gonna do it at all. Like,
we're not gonna be the kind of people that just be like, oh, here's X person, they did this, give me your opinion. And we start getting into all that. Like we're talking about it on a higher level. If you want to listen to other shit about that stuff and go deeper into it and see people express their opinions, go on.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the drama podcast.
This isn't drama. We're not going to be like, what do you think about him saying this? Like I could give two shits. That's just my opinion. Like we're just talking about the game.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I've seen say like shit about Burntpeanut, like, oh, he's just another like edgy streamer who says stuff to like
his community is.
But it's stupid. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and
just whatever.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
I don't care.
That's not what we're here for.
Yeah, that's just
we're
not
two dudes
podcast.
being bros.
We're just talking about video games, man. So also to say that to that person, comment Deo, thank you for listening. Like,
yeah, seriously.
But I just wanted to say that. But if you want to keep listening, we appreciate it. If not, that's cool too.
Yeah, we had said, you know, earlier in the podcast, like the community, like we have some cool people here that have given us a lot of perspective on their life and games, their opinions on games and stuff. They answer the community questions with thought-provoking things, and we encourage the listeners to not have your blinders on and to listen to everything that we're saying and form your own opinions and stuff like that. Don't let one thing deter you from hearing the whole, I guess is what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, and that's kind of our whole philosophy with like obviously, yes, we do think about things being right or wrong with streamers, that's natural. But like we're not like God, so we can't just judge everybody perfectly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We're not here to give our opinion on that stuff. We have our own opinions and shit. And, you know, sometimes they might come up, other times they might not, but we try to just keep it real. Like,
it's just, the real thing. We're just chill dudes, man.
We're just chill, bro.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's pretty much it for this week.
All right. I gotta lose another Deadlock game ASAP.
We're not losing any fucking more. Stop saying that. We wish it into the universe and then we go on the skid. We're going to get it back in blood. It's going to be a fucking 25-minute game. We're going to roll.
It's going to be glorious.
We're going to get teammates that are somewhat competent. All we need is that, because we don't lose lane.
I know.
We don't lose lane. We just need the other lanes to sustain. Let us win our lane. You go fucking gank.
Yeah.
And we're chilling.
That's it.
That's all there is to it.
That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it back. I believe.
All right. I guess the only other thing I'll say is next Sunday, we might not have a normal episode. It might be something else.
Our schedule's getting in the way.
We got some scheduling issues. It is what it is. We're adults, but
we'll get there.
We'll try to get something out on Sunday. If not, please have mercy on our souls.
We're gonna cook something for you guys.
Yeah,
I trust. And if not, sorry.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.
See ya.
Peace.